Hello, so in this video I will show you how I did this 3D flower crochet bag. First we are going to make flowers, then the bag, and then we will add pearl beads. So I'm using this colorful yarn and 4.5 millimeter hook. So to make a crochet flower, you're going to first make a magic circle. You wrap it around your fingers like this, and then over that first string like this. Then you're going to take your crochet hook and pull underneath like this, and then you take it like this so it doesn't unfold, and then you're just going to chain to make it secure. So this is our first step. Then we are going to make 6 single crochets into this magic ring. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, you can tie it like this to make it easier, 5, and the last one, 6. Then you are going to take this string and pull it real hard. Then you are going to find that first single crochet that we did and just make a slip stitch. So this is the first one. Pull your crochet hook through both of these loops, yarn over, pull through and pull through. So now we will chain 2 for the next row and make a puff stitch. It looks like this. It's 6 half double crochets into the same loop. So yarn over, pull through that first loop, pull through again, yarn over, pull through that second one, third one, 4, 5, and we are doing this into the same loop, and 6. And now you just yarn over and pull through each of these loops like this, and then we are going to chain 3 and slip stitch it into the next chain. So here, and we are just going to repeat this step. So now we'll again chain 2 and make this puff stitch into the next chain. So we'll make 6 half double crochets into the same loop. And pull through each of these loops, and again chain 3 and slip stitch into the next stitch. So we will make 6 petals. So now we will do 4 more, again chain 2 and puff stitch, and just repeat this until you reach that first petal. And now we'll just slip stitch into the last chain like this. Then we'll chain one and cut the extra yarn. Pull our hook through and just pull it like this. As you can see, I did 15 flowers for each side of the bag, and now I'll do the bag. So first you will put the 10 flowers like this to the side length of the bag. And now I'm going to take my crochet hook and make as many chains as the length of my bag. This is front and back. So just keep chaining until you reach the length of your wanted bag size. When you are satisfied with your length, you're just going to pull your hook through the next chain and make a single crochet. So for the whole bag, we are just going to make single crochet, and it will be the bottom side of the inner side of the bag. So you just keep making single crochets until you reach the end of the row. When you have reached the end of the row, you're just going to chain one, turn your work, and do single crochet into both of these loops. So pull your hook through to both of these loops like this. So not like this. Pull yarn through again, pull through, and just repeat this step for the whole row and each of the next rows that will come until you reach the wanted size. So you will do this row for the entire wanted height of the bag, and you keep in mind to watch the height of the flowers so that the height of the bag is the same as the height or a little bit smaller than the height of the flowers. As you can see, it looks like this, and then you just fold it, and this is the length and height of the bag. And I will show you what I talked about earlier. So I will take my 3D crochet flowers, and you can see they're a little bit higher than the bag. And it would look like this. I didn't want the bag to be seen. And now we'll just connect our bag. You can do it with crochet needle, or you can crochet it like this. So pull your hook through first and second size, and just pull like this and make a slip stitch. And this is the only step you will do to connect the entire bag. When you are done, you're just going to chain one, cut the extra yarn, pull your hook through and tighten it. Then you're just going to pull this string to the bottom part of the bag or the inner part of the bag and just pull it with a crochet needle to a few of these stitches and then just cut it. And finally we'll add flowers. So I'm going to first see how it looks. Then I'm going to pull my hook through and that leftover piece through this circle. And I will add beads in the end on the flower. You can skip this step, you can just leave the flowers. And now I'm just going to pull these strings through the bag and just make a knot. And this is what it looks like. You can leave it like this, or you can add beads. I'm just using glue and beads, but you can also sew them in if you want. So now we'll just glue these beads to the 3D flowers. So this is also optional step, but I'm going to sew flowers together with a needle and a thread to make it look more neat. So you're just going to pull thread through the needle, make a knot and sew the flowers together. It took me forever to sew this thing together, but this is what it looks like in the end. As you can see, I also cut these pieces of 3D crochet flowers from the inner side of the bag. And now we are just going to add a bead handle or any other handle that you want to. So I'm using this thread. It is non-stretch thread, and now I'm just going to pull it through the bag, make a knot, and pull the bead through this non-stretch thread. And the bag is finally finished. This is what it looks like in the end. So it takes a little bit of time, but it is absolutely worth it. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!